Good morning to all. Myself Dr. K. Manoharan, Associate Professor, Department of Biomedical Engineering. So today class we are going to discuss about artificial intelligence versus machine learning. So first thing, the artificial intelligence, so it defines that it is a broad concept of machine learning. It mimics the human intelligence. And machine learning, so the machine learning, it is a subset of artificial intelligence. It is will be focused on learning from a data. So the goal for artificial intelligence, it will be create a new system that can simulate a human thinking and human behaviors. So that is, we are replicating a human being with the systems. So machine learning, the goal is to enable a system to learn and make the prediction from the data. So this will be learn from a data, and for a new data, it should be predict the outputs. So that the system will be enabled with the machine learning. So machine learning system that will be given a training with the data sets. So based on the data sets, the new data will be predicted the results. Scope for artificial intelligence, so it includes the problem solving, preparations, again with the including of reasoning and other aspects. Machine learning, it have the narrow scope focused mainly on the learning algorithms. That will be specific applications for classification or predicting the new results. Dependencies, so can work without machine learning. So this is the rule based systems. So it requires the artificial intelligence foundation level in a machine learning. The technique used in this artificial intelligence will be, it includes machine learning, expert systems, natural language processing, robotics, computer vision and other techniques that will be used in artificial intelligence. In machine learning techniques, it includes the supervised, unsupervised and reinforcement learning for the techniques. So in supervised means this is the data that will be trained with the label data. Unsupervised, the data trained without labels, and reinforcement. So we use this special reinforcement learning in these models. And then for an learning approaches in artificial intelligence, so it uses the many or that involves with the learning datas or without datas. That is, the may we use the datas or without learn from a datas. Both will be possible in artificial intelligence. In machine learning, it always learns only from the datas. So there is no traditional methods or any other methods. The complete system performance depends on only the datas. So in artificial intelligence, it may involve or may not involve the data. So it can learn from a data or a programming, but here only we use the data will be action for a that output depends on only the trained data. Here not both may depends or may not depends. Decision making, it can make a decision based on the logic, rule and learning methods. So the decision based on the rules. So rule means the programming methods that will be having rules. That's why this is like a traditional. And then based on logic, this is also traditional. And then learning only it involves the data. So the output depends on both cases. So the traditional methods like a logic and rule based decisions, and then based on rules, learnings. So the learnings depends on the data. So we combining that both things in the artificial intelligence. So but the machine learning, the output will be depends on only the data patterns. So it learns only from a data and predict the outputs. The purely output depends on only the input data. Human involvement, it can simulate broader human capabilities. So it can try for replacing a human being or try for mimicking the human being in best ways in artificial intelligence. In machine learning, it focused on minimizing the human intervention in learning. So this is the system, it can learn completely from a data and predict the outputs. So that means it reduces the human involvement, but it cannot replicate the human things. So we are going to traditionally make a system that learn from a data and predict the output based on the data trained. The examples for this artificial intelligence, we can take this self-driving cars. The self-driving means without driver, that cars will be automatically drives. So that is the self-driving car. Chatbots. So chatbots that will be used for so many things, customer aspect or customer queries. So many things. Chatbots, it can automatically reply to the user queries. Again, facial recognition. So based on the face, that will be recognizing that particular persons. So these cases, some of the examples for artificial intelligence. So some of the examples for machine learning will be spam filters. For example, if you have an emails, so it contains the spam mails and normal mails. So we are filtering the spam mails from the original mails. So that will be into the spam filters. Recommendation system. For example, user using some things. So we are based on their interest and involvement, we can predict that we recommend them for a products or some specific subscriptions. Again, stock price prediction. For example, if you are buying some stocks, so whether the price is increase or decreases, that can be predicted with this machine learning. How it will be possible means, so the previous data will be given to the system. The based on the data, the system will be trained. So by using the previous price variations and things, then the future value will be predicted. So this stock prediction will be useful for stockholders or investors. Then output, the intelligent behavior and actions will be in artificial intelligence. So it will be predictive models and patterns. We can say it is a machine learning. Thank you.